If you're like me and most people, you grew up thinking that you're going to have to work 9 to 5, you're going to have to work for a company your whole life, have a career, and just be stuck doing the same thing forever until you can retire, if you're able to retire, if you saved enough. But I'm here to tell you that you don't have to live that way. There's so many other options now. I am 41. I feel like I'm semi-retired. I've been self-employed for 16 years, have my own small business. We don't live an extravagant life, but we get to do the things we want to do. We get to travel. We have more freedom. And this is just because we planned our life that way. We thought ahead and we started living the way we wanted to, not the way we were told we had to. So how can you get to that point? It takes a while. It takes years. There's no overnight success, that you hear that, oh, people, you just want to get rich quick. Well, you don't, because you want to earn it. You want to work hard for it and hustle so that you can appreciate it and understand the value of what you've earned. We set goals for ourselves. We got on a plan. We got debt free, paid our house off when I was 36. Now I'm 41. And like I said, just doing certain things in the way where you have control, it just adds so much more value to your life. You don't have to answer to anyone. Well, that's one of the biggest things for us, not, just having full control over our lives. I don't want to call into a boss and tell him that I'm sick and I can't come in today. I haven't done that in over 16 years because I don't have to, because I built my life in a way where I have control and I have freedom. I always tell people, think of something that you want to be doing every day. What do you want your life to be like? When we're kids, we get asked, what do we want to be when we grow up? And we have no idea because we have no life experience. So a better question would be, what kind of life do you want when you grow up? And look around at the adults and what they're doing. Do you want to be like the guy that's going to the office every day and stuck in a cubicle for 9 hours? Or do you want to be like the people that are self-employed and have the freedom and they work from home, or they have their own businesses and they can stop and they can leave and take lunch whenever they want? Well, that's what I wanted. So that's what I did. And I thought about this, I've been thinking about this, I guess, like retirement, because I really don't want to retire. If I'm capable of working, I want to work. And like I said, I work probably part-time. I have my own business, but I have control. We've probably been on 10 trips this year. We went to Italy, we've been to Pennsylvania. We were here in California earlier in the year, and then just little trips, camping. So it's probably over 10, just little, 2-day trips here and there. So when you have that freedom and that control over your life, you have so much more flexibility. This horse is trying to get me. What are you doing? You guys are hungry, aren't you? All right, we'll get you some food. But when you have that control over your life, you have so much less stress. And like I said, so much more freedom. And to me, that is much more valuable than any big paycheck. And for the young people, if you're smart, you just start investing when you're young. I don't know if you've heard the story of the janitor. I think he was a janitor at a school. He didn't make much, but he was smart and he put money away and he was a multimillionaire by the time he was 60. So there's ways to do it. You just have to think ahead and you have to plan. So if you could wake up tomorrow and have the lifestyle, the job that you want, what would it be? Think about that. And think about maybe how you can turn your hobby into a business and create some extra income. I worked for other people and I started my business on the side and I slowly built it up to where until I got to the point where I'm making enough. I didn't have to work for anybody anymore. And that was an amazing feeling. And I highly recommend it, because once you have that control, you never want to go back the other way. We're homeschooling our daughter. She's 11. And, I have the freedom to do that, because we want to raise her differently. We don't want her stuck in a box all day. We saw how that turned out for like our generation, and most people had no idea what they want to do by the time they graduate high school, and then they go to college and they're in debt, and it's just a cycle. We don't want that for her. So we're like, hey, let's see history in person. Let's travel the world. Let's give her more life experiences and show her that there are other ways of doing things, not just the way they tell you. Like in school, how they tell you have to go to college and then you owe so much money and you're stressed out, and then you get a job you don't even like and you're stuck in that career because you have to pay for your house and your car payments and all those things. Like, I wouldn't want that for my kids. So like I said, there's so many other ways of doing things, of living life. We're, luckily we're in the best time now, I think, in history, where we have so much more freedom. We, can sell online. That's what I do. I have an online business, and I've been doing that for 16 years. And I can say, hey, put it on vacation hold, or I can, just say it's going to take 4 to 6 weeks for orders now because I'm traveling. But we can get so much more creative now, and it's awesome. And I started thinking about this because, yeah, thinking about retirement, and I don't really want to retire. I want to work as long as I can if I'm capable, because working is good. It's good to be busy. Like, they've went to places all over the world where people live the oldest, the longest, and those people are working. They're working in their gardens, working outside, working with their hands, staying busy. They're not sitting around. That's when we get sick, when we're just doing nothing. We're not using our mind. We're not using our body. And I don't want that. So, like I said, if I consider myself like semi-retired, but I still want to work. I enjoy my work, but I also enjoy my time. And I want to live my life and do all the things I want. I want to travel to the places I want to see, spend time with people that I care about. And my family's all over the country, spread out, but I have the freedom. I have the money to visit them and to spend quality time with them. So that is worth so much more to me than just having a stable job, because there is no stability. I mean, you don't know. A company can go out of business. People get fired all the time. So you can't just rely on that anymore. So my hope for you, everybody listening, is that you will find something that you love to do and make a living out of it and have freedom and be smart with your money and save and think ahead, because I want this for everybody. It's not like a game where it's like, I want to get ahead and I want everyone below. No, I think there's room for everybody. So I wish you guys all the best. Thanks for watching, and peace. God bless.